Hey guys, welcome back. We are now doing our next episode. We are going to sit here and try to get through a little more this time, hopefully. Hopefully everybody liked the first one who watched it, if anybody watched it. And I did turn the music down because I'm not sure we're allowed to have that on. So you're going to be stuck with my sorry voice for the rest of this video. uh, that's okay. I may go online and see if we're allowed to play them or not. May not be a problem, may be a problem, who knows. As you can see, I'm performing about as well as last time I was in here. Basically, I don't know that I'm going to show the entire time of me sitting here doing this, but I do want to show you how far we can, what the place looks like. I may end up grinding over here though a little bit. Trying to get a little better, get a couple levels under my belt maybe before we start doing more of this, but I'll probably play this next little bit here and you can see what it looks like in this area, and then I'll grind a little bit and show you what the place looks like a little farther along. And these slugs are kicking my butt really badly. Ouch. Now if I come over here, there's absolutely nothing except ooze. And I'm already in the yellow, and I have just gotten in here. He usually does better than this at the second level, so I'm kind of disappointed. He's usually a much stronger character than this. Luckily I have one of these. I think what we'll do is we'll mosey on back. Turn a little closer to the door. I still can't kill it. I can't kill either one. Good grief, he is horrible in this ground. I also don't appreciate that they run when I've almost got them killed, and now I have a good blow against something that had no health. That was helpful. Now you can go down this hallway. This hallway does absolutely nothing for a large majority of the game. This will be helpful later, but right now not much. So I think I'm just gonna kind of fight in this opening area, get a cup, try to get another level out of this. Ooh, there we go. I do know that the next thing for him needs to be an upgrade to his weapon. So normally it's not a problem. He normally hits like this, 9, 10. For some reason he was hitting for 6, 7, and that's just not enough to get through this. Still not a level. I already forgot what level or how much experience he needed to get to the next level. And these things will murder me. Oh, there we go. Obviously I am as tired of this as they are. Or as he is, because he just completely slaughtered that sucker for me. We finally killed one. So we'll be leaving now because I can't take another round of that. Got beat to death. I will take that, yes. Oops, I didn't want to be in here. I wanted to go, or wanted the item shop. Oops. That'll do. Alright. Let's see how far I am away from this. 2. One more battle would have done it. Hopefully this next battle I'll do a little better on the whole offensive front. Oops. Hold on one second. I apologize for my technical difficulties with the fact that obviously I thought I was done for a minute. I don't know why I said no. Anyway. Sadly, this is not enough to level. We still need one more. And there he is. And I killed him, thank goodness. And we leveled. Alright, got more health, more speed, more luck, way more tag points. I should now be able to kill a slime in one hit even with my weapon. If I do 6 or 7 again. Okay, there we go. I think what we'll do is we'll expand a little more this time. I probably expanded a little too fast last time. We're getting there. And I like to crit obviously occasionally. That's going to be good. Now this doesn't do anything either. Later in the dungeons, the water spots can become very deadly. There are very bad things in those. Sometimes it's not pretty. And there we go. I found an herb. I'll extend my time in here. This leads to absolutely nothing. That's a new monster. These guys obviously pack a much harder punch, and they're faster. Like, see, he does 6 points of damage. That is a lot. When I have better armor, yes, he won't do quite that much. But in this early level, I can't really take 6 points of damage. Plus, they're faster. So, we won't be sticking around to this side, but the experience is amazing compared to what I've been getting. And I'm surprised by a really bad battle. This is not good. Luckily he ran. I'm not going to risk it because I'm so low on health. Yeah, plus they go first. Eesh. I got my health back. Now I really got to hope I can kill them in one hit, otherwise I am probably done. Nope. Probably should have gone ahead and used the herb. Oh, no. I actually connected. Good for me. And then he did 7. But I killed him. That was awesome and yet really painful. So you see, this game doesn't really mess around. In the early levels, you really gotta be careful. Now these pit worms hit pretty hard, but they're also pretty easy to kill. They're only the same experience as a slime, but they gave you a lot more money. 3 instead of just 2. Well, so it's not a lot more, but a little bit. Yeah, that's a little better, but we're not going to hang out over here yet. We're not ready for that area. Until I get some way better gear and maybe a better weapon and a level or 2. But yeah, this introductory phase, there's no major traps, there's no major issues. It's just teaching you how to run the dungeon labyrinth and how to do the combat and teach you about leveling and going slowly. And yeah, there's nothing really crazy going on. Starting the next dungeon, you'll start seeing a little more traps, which will be back in that way. And so, oh look, I'm surprised. It's a slime. He ran while he knew what he could get away from. And we're still not leveled. Okay. And I'm hurt again. Luckily for me, hurt's still 18. And most of the things around here can't do that much to me. The slugs could do a little bit. I really don't want to wander too far away from home. Alright, so what I think I'll do for this episode, I'll let it finish out. We've got a couple more minutes. I'll see if I can get to level 4 for you guys. What I'll do in the interim is maybe do a little bit of grinding, and then we'll lead you into the next video. I'll make sure that you guys can see what we got. There's a level. Alright, good. Speed, luck, attack, defense. Ooh, I got 2 defense points that time. I'm a rock. And again, I'm not really surprised. There we go. Thank you. Now let's get out of here. Let's go heal up and see if we have any money. I doubt we do. I doubt we have enough for much of anything. I'll need to buy another herb for sure. We're getting there. 150 is not bad. So 300 gets us our next weapon, and we definitely want that before we get too much farther. The bronze saber really is my next weapon upgrade, and that'll last me for the entirety of this first part of the dungeon, so I really need to get to that next. Fortunately 350 I still got to come up with. This is not something I can use. This is for one of my upcoming party members. That will be my final weapon. I'll really want that before we get much farther. But I'm not too worried about that yet, obviously. No, I don't have anything else. Nope, I'm good. And again, there's a couple pieces I'll want out of the armory before we get too in depth. But at this point, I'm not too concerned. I will buy an herb. Yes. The other thing you'll want to get is one of these, an angel feather. What you're going to run into coming up in the next section are some much harder hitting enemies, and there's a risk reward play in there. I can go up and fight darks, the dark slimes, and there's going to be a couple other really strong enemies, and you're going to get a lot more money and experience out of it, but you also are going to find yourself really hurt, and so you're really going to want to carry one of these if you get too much deeper into the dungeon, because you can't just, I don't have any spells, so there's no way for me to come back. Oh, she has something I want. This is a shield. It's a really good one. It's super expensive, so no, I don't want it, but thank you. Yay, that's some good equipment right there. It's a good shield for an upcoming character to wield, so yeah. I need 46. I'm never gonna make that fighting slimes and slugs and stuff at the front of the dungeon. I've really got to get into the deeper parts of this thing, so I think I'm going to have to again risk reward my way into it. For now, I'll just play with the 2 herbs and see what happens. I'm going to stop this video here. We are going to come back, and what I might do, like I said, I might go ahead and in between videos grind up a little bit, try to get a level or 2 under my belt, maybe finally get some gear. I won't buy it before I show you guys, or I might buy it and just say, hey, I got this, because I'm sure you guys are not going to want to sit and watch me fight over and over and over again to grind. If we're advancing the story, that's one thing, but endless grinding is not that exciting to watch, so I will make sure that we take care of that outside the video, and then when I come back next time, we'll just go straight into whatever we're doing, and we'll get it done that way. And you can actually see stuff progress. You can see us going through the labyrinth, and we'll get to eventually saving the princess, or hopefully saving her. We got to find her first. Hopefully she's in here somewhere. Anyway, J-Man, just hope you had a good time, and I'll talk to y'all next time.